Yo, what's the crack? So I was just in getting a wee cup of coffee in Sella. It's Friday and I fancied just getting out of the house. Something I need to be very careful of in 2026 is to not burn out. The end of last year I suffered a big bit of burnout. Like, I don't know what it was, but like there was 2 weeks in November and December, the last sort of week of November and the first week of December, where I like had caught the lurgy or the flu that was going about. I caught it twice, and I think a lot of it was actually burnout and stress and sort of the end of the year sort of coming together. So something that I need to be super conscious of in 2026 is to not burn out. And with Monday, as in today's Friday, so over after the weekend, Monday's Blue Monday, and I was at an event on Wednesday this week, a Catalyst, and I'll do another video on that sometime. But I left, I enjoyed it, but I left a bit down or something. I felt a bit down, and ever since then, Wednesday night, just crossing over some mud here, Wednesday night, Thursday, and then today, even people that I was just talking to, friends and family, were saying, "You alright, David? You're seeming a bit odd," or people thinking I'm depressed, really, I guess. But I was feeling a bit down as well, so I'm worried as well that that's a bit of burnout, because I've been back at work for 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks now from Christmas. I've been doing a lot of work, I've been doing a lot of health and fitness stuff, and I've been loving it. I've been telling people how much I'm loving it, but something that you gotta be careful of, or I have to be careful of, that I've really noticed from the end of last year. Also, by the way, it's not to burn out, but look at this. Can you see? He's hidden. There we go. There's a squirrel. How cool's that? So I'm in Lurgan. A lot of people maybe don't know much about Lurgan. Oh, where's my camera going? I'm at 1.5. There we go. So Lurgan Park is absolutely amazing. So much wildlife. There's a big lake. It's a massive lake. There's like 4 or 5 different walks you can do. And one of the best things about coming here is there's a coffee shop called Sela or Sela that do an amazing oat latte, and they regularly do good croissants, almond croissants, and like other baked goods, so worth checking out. But so I grabbed the latte before that. But that's sort of what I was talking about. So I think it's important not to burn out. So today, rather than go to jiu-jitsu at lunchtime and rather go into Belfast like I was planning on doing, I decided to just work from home and have a bit of a not a relaxation day, but like a day where it was like almost like a half day of work. So I haven't had lunch yet, but at about 2 o'clock, so I worked from 8 in the morning to 2 p.m, and then I decided I'll go for a dander, go for a drive. So I went to a local charity shop. I picked up a frame. I'll paste the picture of the frame here. It's really interesting piece of sort of comedy art, I guess. It's like of this hospital, doctors and nurses. I'm not really explaining it well, but it just caught an eye. And I also bought a gold frame that I'm going to put a picture of my nana in, because I have like a picture of my nana that I wanted to frame for a long time. Anyway, picked up those 2 things. I then got my coffee, have Selkie with me. He was very patient and waited in the car while I was getting my coffee, and then I thought, it's been on my mind for a while to get incense sticks. And next door to Sella, they actually have a place called Sella's Storehouse, which sell stuff, and I thought, wonder do they sell incense sticks? But then next door to that shop is actually a spiritual, it's called like serendipity or spiritual something. I'll paste the logo in here so you can see it. But I'll drop my poo bags here, by the way. 1 second, I'll show you. So I went into that spiritual shop, and they actually have incense sticks, which is awesome. And whenever I went in and I decided, I sort of knew that they would have incense sticks, but I didn't know that what all they would be selling in there. But whenever I went in, they sold about 100 different types of incense sticks. So I was sort of losing my train of thought there a bit, because people are walking past me and I'm publicly vlogging, and there's fishermen and stuff. But anyway, back to it. So yeah, went to get my coffee. At the time I thought maybe Sella Storehouse might have incense sticks, like designer incense sticks. I didn't even look to see if they did. I remembered that there's like this spiritual shop that sells crystals and everything. They're bound to have incense sticks. Went in, opened the door, and there must have been more incense sticks, like neatly packed at the back, about 4 or 5 different brand names, and I picked up those two for £2.50 each, or £2 each. Very good value. And not only that, I actually had about a 10-minute conversation with the man in the shop, and he told me about his sort of how he's using AI as a business. He told me about how he's using his website. He uses a Wix, and I then actually told him, you know, I'm actually a web designer. I didn't go in there to sell to him, but I ended up passing on my business details. I ended up getting a follow on Instagram. So now it just shows you, even whenever you're like taking a time off to like have downtime, you can get like serendipity and business potentially from other places. And I've slowed down here because there's another squirrel to show you. So let's see. Can you see him? I don't want to scare him, but I'll go a bit closer. He's away running. So let's zoom out again. So I'm going to end the video here because I'm about to go past a play park, and obviously I don't really want to vlog going past the play park, but just I thought I would upload this video pretty raw. And at the moment in the sky there's a big airplane miles in the sky, and it just looks gorgeous in the blue over the lake. So I'll end the video with this here view, hopefully, and you can see it. But yeah, that was just a bit of a video that I thought I would share, that, you know, that you don't have to, it's important to not burn out, and it's important to notice when your body feels like it's burning out or it feels stress building, and to make sure you take the time for yourself. And you never know what will come out of it. You never know, that there could be business out of this for me, but if anything, it's a learning experience where I got to chat to an actual independent business in Lurgan, in the north of Ireland, or Northern Ireland, and I get to learn and hear about their struggles, hear about their ideas, and hear about the sort of things they want to do. And there's a final squirrel. So yeah, chat to you later. Thank you for listening to this, and goodbye.